Being a fine figure here, and welcome back as we review another action figure. This time it is going to be Valaverse Action Force Series 5, and is none other than Atlas. And looking at these companies, Valaverse has come a long way since their initial release several years now, and they've done a great job. Another thing that they have done is also pay attention continuously to their product and how their figures go out as far as product satisfaction, and make sure that the standards are up to code. So it's good to know that when companies like a small company like Valaverse makes a mistake, and I know it's initially, who knows what's going to happen if they get bigger and bigger as time goes by, but to recognize the faults and then do something right away to remedy the situation. Now, I ordered this when the pre-orders first came out. I've had it for a while. I just have been a little bit busy trying to get to all my unboxings here. But when I did receive, I guess before they shipped it out, they realized that they had issues with the joints and the crotch area of the figures, and the quality control wasn't great. So they took care of it right away. They ended up sending another piece. So they attached the piece with a nice little letter explaining how much they care for their product, with the new piece there for us to remove it and replace it. And so that way you can get better movement on the joints and stuff like that. So that is good to know, especially it is a $25 figure, but still, I mean, catch it early before people complain or make a big deal on the internet about it. I'm glad that they were able to, that they actually, once he gets them, they go over them, they make sure that they're good, and then before they start shipping them out. So that's good. Not a lot of companies do that. We get a lot of loose joints or broken limbs and stuff like that, but I'm glad that they are still focused on their product. But anyway, let's move on with the unboxing here. And the review, of course, is Atlas. I've been waiting for this figure. I do have Colonel Siege is on the way. I ended up ordering differently, at different times instead of getting them all at once. I'm thinking now about getting Sidewinder, because it's just, maybe I'll get them all. This whole figure is, this whole series is incredible. I do have a few Valaverse, my favorite ones, Trigger and Bone Collector and so on, Pandora and stuff like that. I don't have the whole set. I'm not a completist in Valaverse. There's certain characters that they look really good, and those are the ones that I have. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to get this figure out of the packaging, and I will be right back. All right, now that the figure is out of the packaging, I also went ahead and put a little warm water and heated up the joints there, and I removed the piece. So this is the old piece. It looks fine to me. So I was moving it around. I didn't notice much of a difference, but hey, I'm going to keep it just in case I ever have any accidents with any other, with the figure itself. But yeah, it's good to know that they at least took the time to replace and send us a replacement, and it's already on there. So we'll put that to the side. Now, it does come with a lot of accessories, or a lot of accessories, not as much as some of the other figures, but good enough for, how many guns do you really need for the figures? It does come with the new styled stand. I remember the old one was in the metal, like a metal piece. It looked pretty good, but this is actually really good. It gives you that nice ground effect, and it has the Action Force logo on it. Or it's usually the one they use to the points. It looks like the one in the back of the box, but it doesn't. It has different pegs, so you can pose them in different positions if you're gonna just keep them on the shelf and afraid to fall. But this is a nice looking piece. You can actually maybe take some photography on it and put it on the ground, mix it in. You can't tell the difference. It looks good. And then he does come with a lot of sets of hands. He comes with 3 extra pair of hands. Besides the trigger finger ones that he has on, he does come with some fists, which I believe soldiers and action figures should all come with some fists. He does have the holding hands the cupping hands for the guns and stuff. And then, of course, he's got the grip hands here. I guess to hold the knives and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool. And then he does come with the knife. And again, I always love when they do the 2 color tones on the weapons. It's got the nice brown handle. And then it's got the nice, and you can see on the angles of it, it looks like it's kind of sharp. So they did a good job as far as the detail on the knife. And then he comes with this big bad sort of machine gun. I mean, this is a bad one. I mean, this looks really good. It's got the holes to plug the accessories. It's got the removable clips, which, you know, if you guys seen any of my videos, how I feel about these. I mean, they look good maybe for some pictures here and there, but, you know, it's another piece that you can lose. But fortunate enough, he does come with extra ones, and we will see those once we get to the figure. And, of course, he also comes with another accessory piece that you can put in here. And it looks like a Tommy gun. Look at that. It's like a Tommy machine gun. This one looks actually pretty good. I might go with this one. I think this is actually pretty cool. But yeah, and then of course you also get an extra spare. It's on the side there on his pocket there. But this is actually really nice. I wish they would have put a little different tone there on the handle or something, but it actually looks good because the bullets kind of stand out. And you can see the red. It's like it's almost like they kind of look like shotgun bullets, but they're actually really nice. There's a nice detail, and you can see every single detail of it. It's actually really good. So, does it pull out? No. Now, on to the figure. Again, it's another figure that once I saw it, I was like, yep, I got to get it. I got to get it. The same thing happened with Trigger and the Bone Collector and, what was it? I can't tell his name, but I do have the Sergeant Slaughter, Pandora, and Gemini and stuff like that. Like, once I saw them, I was like, yeah, those I'm definitely going to get. And that's why I only get ones that really look good. These are just nice looking figures. The detail on it, the head sculpt looks really good. He's got the beanie on. Look at that. It's got the detail there. You can see it, like, they put detail on it, even when it's over the ear. See the little puff there on the ear? That's actually pretty good. Not many companies would do that. They'll just put it straight out that, you know, like the persons don't have no ears, so they added that extra detail on it. Face sculpt looks really good. Let me fix that there. There we go. The details on it. It's got that nice goatee. Look at that. Looks nice. And then, of course, he's got the, well, you got the removable clips there for the magazines for that submachine gun. And then, of course, he also has one here. And they do come out. I just had a hard time. Well, anyway, it does come out. Take my word for it. I just had it on. I must have pressed it into. Now I feel like I have to get it out. There it is. It's a pain in the ass, but you can get them out. There we go. Might as well just leave it on there. The suit, the colors on it, it's actually really good. This particular vest, it's not easily removed like the other ones where you can just snap off and everything. So this is all one piece. Which I'm used to having them, or maybe it does. Is it just me? Yeah, no, actually it does. I just, there it is. I was wrong. It does come off just like the other ones. So you can slide it up if you want to. And of course, he's got that all compression shirt underneath. And it just snaps back on. I like the vest on it. It's got the details on it. It's got the buckles there. It's got the holders for the clips. Do they come off? Nope, not even going to try. He's got that radio in there on the side. He's got the Action Force logo there on the front. He's got more bullets there on his wrist there. Nice little wrist gauntlet there. And he's got a strap, sort of like one of those leather bracelet straps. Oh, there's water. Yeah, he's still wet. I thought I dried it off, but he's not. Details on the belt. It's got a good details there. It's got the buckle there. It's got the belt loops and a bigger hoop on the back. And then it's got the heavy, it looks like he's got the real baggy pants on. It's got some really thick legs at the bottom. Look at that. That's, yeah, man, that looks really, it looks like Popeye. Man, these are some real baggy pants. Look at that, or he's got that calf thing where the heavy set calf. Yeah, that's That is some heavy, I mean, that is some thick boot. Look at that. That is, man. I mean, that is just, yeah, he's got some real heavy, anyway, the boots, nice detail on the boots there. I wish they would have done a little bit with the laces and stuff. It's got the nice treads on the bottom of the sole. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. Now, oh, it's still wet. So, yeah. So there goes the drop. The same hips. Does it make a difference? Yeah, it kind of does. It's hard to get them both up now. But did they got what they wanted to do? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it does help. It does come out more. Now I feel like it's looser than the other one, so I might have to pop the other one out. It's like they don't want to stay up together. And then you get, there's absolutely no crunch on it because of the way it is in the vest. As far as the head, you can't go up too much. If any, it does go down a lot. Head seems a little loose. Yeah, it looks a little, yeah, it looks, yeah, it is loose. Other than that, the rest of the joints, besides the legs, because now they're obviously loose when I had to replace the piece, but all the other joints are still nice. And it's got the pinless. Yeah, now I feel like I might have messed it up, removing the parts, so. Well, anyway, standard Valaverse articulation. He's got the almost semi-file, like a medium butterfly shoulders. Not quite. I mean, you get some movement, but not all the way to the back. He does have the bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbow. Hand goes in and out or up and down, or it doesn't. Yeah, so it kind of goes side to side, up and down. Yeah, it's very stiff here. I mean, you can move them around. The head tilts all over the place. You've got some nice movement, but if you drop it, you can get a little bit higher. It's also to the back. Yeah, I feel now like it's worse. Anyway, does have the upper thigh movement. Swivel there. Double jointed, pinless knees. Can't get much because of that thick ass calf there. You do have the boot. Yes, you do have the boot swivel at the bottom, and then up and down, and the rocker on the feet. So yeah, I mean, these are few. I mean, the Valaverse are good. I still have to want to get some of the older ones. A little harder to find, but they've done a great job, and I'm like selective on some of them, the ones that I think that are really, really good. So those are the ones that I actually get my hands on first. And if I happen to come across, I mean, this isn't something that I have yet to see any of these in a store. So I don't know if they're ever going to make it to like Target or Walmart or whatever. I don't know if he's gotten to that point yet. But so, I mean, if I come across a deal on them or something, you know, from toy stores online or something, I pick them up. But if I see one that I definitely want, I just go ahead and get it. Like, non-negotiable. I get it because, I mean, he does come up with some nice looking figures. If he bases them on actual people, hey man, even more power. But this is it's great. I mean, this one looks really good. Again, I have to get my hands on Colonel Siege. Maybe I should have warmed up the hand too, because that is pretty much the only one that is missing from this figure. And then if I get a good deal or get some points on one of the other ones, then I'll get Sidewinder. Looks pretty good too. So, but this actually looks really good. Yeah, put the hand somewhere. Yeah, man, this is it's a nice looking figure. So let me put them next to some of the Valaverse that I have. Get them together. Let me get them up here. It's not the greatest poster, but you see we can get him next to some of my favorite Valaverse. And here he is next to my favorites Valaverse figures. It's got Karak, think it's his name. I don't remember how to pronounce it correctly. The Bone Collector, and Trigger himself. So again, some of my favorites. I do have Gemini. I do have Eclipse. I do have Pandora, and I got the Sergeant Slaughter version. And those right now are the only Valaverse that I have because I really like them. Once I get my hands on the other ones, and maybe I can Condor. There's that Desert Condor one that I want to get my hands on, and I'll probably pick it up in a week or in the next week or so. Once the finances kind of kick in a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, they've done a great job so far. You know, they're, what can you say? They're who knows what their future is, but so far it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good on with them. And again, this is one big too, and I didn't realize how big Atlas is. Thus the name, I guess. See the muscles and again the legs, just some big ass legs. I gotta tell you, the bottom of the legs are just huge. I don't know if that meant to be on purpose or what, but if you notice how thin it is, and then even his feet are like huge. It's like they like boot cut out really bad. But anyway, figure still looks good. And you know, I'm gonna continue. If he keeps popping up figures with this kind of look and, you know, unique and stuff like these, I'm definitely gonna go pick them up. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. My videos there. If you like it, just hit the subscribe and the like button. And as always, continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure, and I will see you later.